You did everything they told you to do. You studied. Maybe you even passed a certification. You clean up the resume. You apply 50 times, then 100, and the inbox stays empty. So you go online and it gets worse. One video says you need a degree. Another video says you need years of experience first. A third video says it is too late. AI already took all the tech jobs. Months pass, still nothing. And slowly you start to believe the door is just closed for people like you. This year, I met a guy named Evan. He's now my business partner. But rewind a little. Before tech, Evan was driving Uber. No degree. Until now, he does not have any degree in US. No corporate background, no major certification. He was not in tech at all. And he went from behind the wheel to his first cybersecurity job in under 3 months. That first job paid $65,000. Now, let me be straight with you. I did not watch this happen. I met Evan after he made it this year, and we became partners. But I have spent 18 years in tech myself, and the second he told me how he pulled it off, I knew exactly why it worked. Because it is the same thing I will tell anyone starting today. He made one move that almost nobody makes. One move. By the end of this video, you are going to know exactly what it was and how to copy it this week. So stay with me because the order matters. Let me take you back. Picture Evan between Uber rides, parked somewhere in the city on his phone, trying to figure out how a normal person breaks into cybersecurity. And everywhere he looks, it is the same advice. Go get a degree. That is the 4 years and money he did not have. Or go collect certifications. So that is where most people start. Buy a course, pass a test, get a little badge, and think, now someone will hire me. And Evan almost went down that road. He almost spent the next year chasing badges. Here is what changed everything for him. And it is the same thing I tell everyone now. A certification is a claim. It is you saying, trust me, I know this. Proof is the opposite. Proof is you showing, look, I already did it. Those two are completely different things. Think about hiring a mechanic. Two guys show up. One hands you a paper that says he studied engines. The other pops your hood, find the problem in 2 minutes, and tell you exactly how he will fix it. Who are you paying? Let's be honest. Every single time, it is the one who shows you, right? Right now, the entry level is flooded with people holding the paper. Thousands of them certify and they never touch the tools. So if you are just one more certified person in that pile, you are invisible. But the moment you can show real work that you done, you are out of the pile. You are the mechanic who pop the hood. And let me be honest with you. After 18 years and sitting on the hiring side of the table, another certificate does not move you. Show me something you built and you have my full attention. That is not a motivational line. That is how it actually works. So here is what Evan did. And when he walked me through it, it was so simple, it's almost annoying. Instead of like collecting 10 certifications, he picked one project and went deep. He built what we call a home lab. Now, if you are new to this, let me make it simple for you. A home lab is just a tiny pretend company that you build on your own computer for free. Even set up a little network like a smaller business would have. He created the employees. He gave them login and password. He set the rules for who is allowed into what. That whole system, who gets in and who stay out, is called identity and access. It is the quiet backbone of every company on earth. It is not the flashy hacker stuff from the movies. It is the plumbing. And almost nobody is fighting for those jobs, which is exactly why there is room for you actually. Then he did the part that mattered the most. He did not just build it and move on. He attacked his own lab. He played the bad guy, tried to break in, and watch what an attack actually looks like. Then he switched side and defend. He locked it down. And every single step he wrote down screenshots, what he tried, what broke, How he fixed it? He turned it into a story a stranger could actually follow, a story an hiring manager can actually follow. Now, watch what that did in the interviews. Most beginners working in an interview get a question and start reciting definition they memorize. They sound like the paper. Evan walked in and said, "Let me show you something I built." And he walked them through his life like it was his, because it actually is. He was not answering trivia, he was showing his work. The people across the table were not testing him anymore. They were watching a guy who could already do the job. That is a completely different conversation. And I know what you are thinking, probably. Okay, but how long did all of this take? That is the part people do not believe. From driving Uber to a finished portfolio to interviews to hired, Chris' first tech job, all of it, start to finish under 3 months. $65,000 a year, no degree. The numbers do not lie. And do not take my word for it. Look at the order, because the order is the whole secret. And here is the part that tells you it was not luck. That was job that was a job number one, okay, that he got at $65,000. 18 months in, Evan is already on his second job at $85,000. From behind the wheel of an Uber to $85,000 in a year and a half. He did not just get in the door, he is climbing it. So here is the order that made it fast. One, hands on first. Before the certification, before anything, he built the proof. Two, then Security Plus, the CompTIA Security Plus, the entry-level cybersecurity certification. But now he had contests, so it actually made sense instead of being memorized. Three, you get the job. Notice what is missing. No degree required to start. No degree. The degree can come later while you are already employed and someone else is paying for it. That is the one move I promise you at the start. It is not a secret tool. It is not a connection. It is this. Build and document one real project before you do anything else. Proof before paper. That is what separated Evan from the thousands of people still stuck in the pile today. So let me talk to you directly for a second. If you have been grinding and getting nowhere, I need you to hear this. You are not behind. You are not too old, too late, or too broke. You are just building the wrong thing. You have been collecting paper when the market is begging for proof. Change that, and everything will change for you. I'm being honest. I'm being 100% with you. Here is what you do this with. You do not need money and you do not need anyone permission. Build your first lab, one computer, one little network, one Windows server, okay, a virtual machine, one Active Directory project, one project you could document from the first step to the last. That is your proof. That is exactly where Evan started with nothing but an Uber and a laptop. And if you want the shortcut, we build it for you. The exact lab even start with is inside TotalThreat free. It is free, step by step, along with the CompTIA Security Plus course and our 7-day portfolio challenge to get your first piece of proof done fast. It is free. In 7 days from the moment you're watching this video, you have your first project. The link is school.com/TotalThreat hyphen free. And it is also in the description below. Evan started from zero, driving Uber, no degree, no experience. So you can. Peace. I'm gone.